Welcome to our channel. Electric toothbrushes reduce more plaque and gingivitis than manual toothbrushes, and they also prevent the wear and tear that comes with scrubbing too hard. And while we've written about lots of expert recommended oral hygiene products, including toothbrushes for babies, dental floss, and water flossers, here we've rounded up the best electric toothbrushes as praised by the most enthusiastic Amazon reviewers. And from the reviews, it seems that Amazon customers have been listening to their dentists because they love many of the same electric toothbrushes that dentists do. Before you continue, please click on the subscribe button below. Number 10 is FAIRYWILL Sonic Toothbrush with Smart Timer. More than 50,000 five-star reviewers agree that this electric toothbrush packs a cleaning punch, perhaps even more so than the more expensive SONICARE models on this list. One dental hygienist described it as a bit lighter and a little louder than a SONICARE, but says that overall the brush works just as well. My teeth feel very clean, slick, and tingly clean afterwards. I wish I could sell these at the office. Another reviewer adds that the 5 different cleaning modes are really nice depending on what type of brush I want. They're an avid coffee drinker, so their go-tos are the clean mode, and then I do the polish mode for 30 seconds. My teeth are noticeably whiter, which is great. Its sleek design has earned it some fans as well. One reviewer says it's the only toothbrush I've ever had that people have commented on because it just looks so awesome. And it really is. I definitely recommend it. Great price and an amazing clean. Number 9 is Oral-B 3D Wide Action Power Toothbrush. This battery-powered brush is popular among users who want an electric brush but aren't willing to invest in a pricier model. One reviewer writes, "Toothbrush turned out to be surprisingly great. Great starter toothbrush when converting from standard to electric. Featuring semi-soft bristles, good power, and all at a very reasonable price. This electric toothbrush is also popular among reviewers looking for something simple for travel." Number 8 is Philips SONICARE Protective Clean 4100. Not only has this Philips SONICARE toothbrush been recommended by dentists, it's beloved by nearly 18,000 five-star reviewers. I take pretty good care of my teeth, even floss daily, but never have I experienced anything like this. Begins one reviewer who goes on to say that the SONICARE is the only brush that they can use without hurting their sensitive gums. It allows me to brush without worrying about my gums. It never touches my gums, all the while cleaning my teeth all the way to my gums. I cannot recommend it more. Another reviewer has been using different versions of the SONICARE toothbrush for the last 15 years, and this model is superior to anything else. You don't have to massacre your mouth in order to clean your teeth, and it leaves my teeth squeaky clean, and even though it's one of the less expensive options from Philips, it holds its own against more expensive models. One reviewer says this was more than capable of achieving the deep clean I was used to with the higher-end models, adding that the battery indicator worked great and the charging station was superb. Number 7 is Philips SONICARE Protective Clean 5100 Gum Health. Heavy-handed users love this brush for its pressure sensor because, as one writes, it's easy to put too much pressure on the brush, and this feature trains you to correct that. Another reviewer praises the toothbrush's alert mechanism, saying, "They have finally figured out a feature that really matters, a pressure sensor that gives haptic feedback, a pulsing when you press too hard. Previously, you only got the change in noise when you overpowered the brush. Now it's intentional. This feature is worth the upgrade." Number 6 is Philips SONICARE Protective Clean 6100 Whitening Rechargeable Electric Toothbrush. This toothbrush is also from the dentist recommended and strategist writer beloved Philips SONICARE Protective Clean line. And dozens of reviewers specifically say that this brush's whitening mode brightens their smile. One customer bought this toothbrush because they felt their manual brush was no longer keeping their teeth white and says this one works by vibrating so fast that it basically buffs your teeth while blasting water and toothpaste in places it normally wouldn't go without a water pick. Another reviewer, who is a habitual coffee drinker but doesn't like the harsh feeling of whitening products, says this brush polishes without hurting their mouth, and the results even impress their dentist. My dentist went to color match my crown to the shade of my other teeth and complimented me on how white my teeth are and asked me what I'm using. In addition to the whitening setting, there are other less intensive settings, which over 100 reviewers say effectively clean their gums without causing pain. In a few short weeks, my teeth were as white as though I was using a whitener, and I swear my gums are healing more every time I use it, says one reviewer, who raved so much about this brush that her husband got one too. Number 5 is Oral-B 8000 Rechargeable Electric Toothbrush with Bluetooth connectivity. While this Oral-B 8000 has the same Bluetooth capabilities you can find on the Oral-B 7000, both of which are recommended by dentists, it also has a travel charging case for easy transportation. There is no experience quite like using this brush, says one customer, who thinks the sweet travel case that plugs in to charge the brush inside and has a USB port to charge your phone is worth the price. Another customer agrees. The travel case was necessary because he travels at least 150 days each year. He writes, having this travel charging case that comes with a travel charger is another level of comfort I can't live without now. For him, taking the original charger out of the base, untangling the wires, and taking it around with you everywhere was such a hassle. And now it's much simpler. And one more goes as far to describe this toothbrush as quite sophisticated. It has all the bells and whistles one could want in a toothbrush. And he thinks that once you have Bluetooth, you can't go back. One can view on their phone all areas of the mouth while cleaning each section thoroughly. Number 4 is Oral-B 7000 Smart Series Rechargeable Power Electric Toothbrush. This high-tech brush offers reminders and real-time brushing feedback through a small wall-mounted device and a smartphone app, which makes it popular among users who need a little extra incentive to brush their teeth, and dentists who appreciate all the extra features too. The app is awesome. It tells you if you're brushing too hard, it times your brushing, it has goals to set and reach, it keeps track of your brushing habits, and so much more, writes one reviewer, who admits that they hate to brush their teeth. It's actually fun to reach new brushing goals like the Whitening 3 Shades Challenge or the 30-day 2-minute challenge. Just using this toothbrush in general is rewarding since my mouth feels so clean everything I brush. Number 3 is Hum by Colgate Smart Electric Toothbrush Kit. The smartphone app for the Colgate electric toothbrush features a reward system, meaning you can collect points every time you brush, and use those points to redeem free brush heads or toothpaste. The app can also tell you where I need to work better, as guided brushing, and I earn points for every brush, according to one reviewer who found it so comprehensive that it helped them realize just how inaccurate my brushing had been my whole life. Another reviewer also appreciates how easy the app is to use and has it synced up to their Apple Health account. The points add up quick, so you will likely not have to pay for refills, they write. The app is very user-friendly and aesthetically pleasing, as is the brush. But it's also just a good electric toothbrush, according to one reviewer. Number 2 is Oral-B Vitality Dual Clean Rechargeable Battery Electric Toothbrush with Automatic Timer. A set of 2 small brushes is this device's defining characteristic. And that so-called dual clean is a feature beloved by reviewers and Ryan Reynolds of all people. This toothbrush nearly flosses my teeth. I've never experienced this in a toothbrush. The bristles are soft to the touch but firm enough to clean very well, writes one happy reviewer, adding, the dual action cleans between the teeth while cleaning the surfaces and the gum area as well. Quite efficient. Another satisfied user appreciates the heads that not only spin on top, but agitate side to side on bottom. The combined effect gives a clean I feel at the dentist office, adds another, saying, I'm loving this toothbrush. Number 1 is Philips SONICARE Essence Sonic Electric Rechargeable Toothbrush. Several reviewers note that this isn't the newest model of this toothbrush, including one dental professional who has been using SONICARE brushes since 1992. This is the older model. It is more durable than the more recent models. The handle is much thicker and heavier than the newer models, and the brush heads screw on. Newer models just pop on. Reviewers also appreciate its sturdy base and non-slip grip, like one who writes, the handle fits very nicely in my hand, and the brush part is just the right size. Another reviewer says, I'm right-handed, and due to arthritis, am no longer able to grip, pull, or push. That's it for this fantastic review of toothbrushes. Please like, subscribe, and give us a comment below as to which electric toothbrush is your favorite and why.